ဟိုကအမ hello
ဝေးပြောပါရှင်
ဟိုအမကျွန်တော် follow လုပ်ပဲရတယ်အမကိုကျွန်တော် follow ပဲလုပ်ထားလိုက်မယ်နော်အဲ့ဆို
Okay, hello everyone.
Hello.
Morning, good
Hello.
afternoon.
Good
Good afternoon, Miss Racha.
How is everyone doing? It's Wednesday.
It's been a sleepy day.
Middle of the week. It's always challenging. Hello, Daisy.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. 안녕하세요.
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 Yes.
You can teach us some Korean phrase. I'm sure many of our participants here know a lot from K-drama.
Oh, what do you want to know actually? Well, you'll know 사랑합니다, I love you, 사랑합니다, and then 만나.
사랑해요.
Yeah.
No.
No, you don't-
너무너무 사랑해.
너무 사랑해. Yeah, this I love it very much. That's the one.
Yes.
You watch the romantic like dramas mostly. we don't say 너무 사랑해 between we are lovers. We don't say that. We actually don't say much about I love you actually in our culture. So if you don't want to know anything, let me know. I'll teach you how to speak.
Yes, take advantage of our Korean right here if anyone wants to learn.
Yes.
You know, I learned it through K-drama as well, watching it and somehow I just pick it up naturally. I know like the way you say thank you, like you say 감사합니다, but then there's also a different version to like 고마워,
고마워 is like casual way.
casual
Yeah.
way. Oh.
Casual way. So
Oh.
yeah, 안녕 is hi. 안녕하세요 is a formal way. So
Mm.
senior to formal, like say hello. But if you say 안녕 to Korean, it's very cute for us. So you're not supposed to 안녕 because like it's better to be formal to the like senior or anyone actually first meet. But if you say 안녕, that's really cute for us. So we just laugh.
Yeah,
Love that.
it truly is the same to over here when people are trying to speak Thai or I'm sure like Burmese or Vietnamese. We're just like, oh, nice try, but don't. We appreciate the effort, right? That's the way about like cultural exchange. It's like, oh, really appreciate you trying our language.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah. Okay, I think let's see. So if you are here, please turn on your camera for us so that we know you're ready to go. Oh, hi, Leo. 안녕. See, we have some people who still turn off the camera. Oh, okay. So we got a Korean friend. Okay. All right, I think it's time. So again, everyone, welcome to day 3. Welcome to Wednesday, December 2nd. And this is our day 3 for the online training program now. And I hope so far you have learned many contents and information that will be useful for your own learning, your studies, or if anyone's planning to do your future businesses, I hope it's applicable. And we'll take a look, we'll do a bit of wrap up from yesterday too, but hopefully the material has been so far helping you with your learning. And thank you. Earlier this morning, I sent a big email to you, and some of you reply with your Facebook. Of course, it's not mandatory to add friends or to do that. But if you do and you want to, feel free to reply into that email chain to everyone. Okay, not just to me. I have quite a few people send it to me directly, so I have to forward to our assigned person, Mr. Ye Yin Tun here. Yeah, so thank you for help collecting all our friends, but feel free to keep on sending that. So let me just quickly share my screen. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. So again, thank you for day 2. Lovely to see many of your faces. Always turn on your camera, and something that we must say we really appreciate, because being online is already quite hard to engage and to communicate with you. So for you to turn on your camera, trust me, it is really appreciated. So we know that you're with us. So keep on doing that. And of course, we had quite a number of sessions yesterday. We met. Of course, we had some of our friends introducing themselves, and we learned about each other a little bit more. We had from TNK Entertainment gave us a little bit of understanding into the K-pop culture, the K-pop world, and I think many of you find that fascinating. And our module also with Professor James also was a lot of information, I understand, and I hope some of you are downloading the slides that we uploaded. Hopefully it should be on at this point, but if not, just let us know. And the content in the module yesterday was really important as you are planning your assignments, as you are improving your knowledge in digital marketing, in tourism, and what's coming up in the future too. So actually, let's take a look at our quiz yesterday, and I review this. I will review this at the beginning of every training day, as well as to see how we do. And my colleague, Mr. Leo, can also jump in to help me go through this. But here are some of the results, and as you can see from day 1, that maybe the question was too easy. Maybe this one was a little bit harder. So 64% of you got the correct answer for the first one. The answer of it was cost cutting. And 86% of you got the orderliness, 64% for virtualization, 82% integration, and 86% on domestication. So if you pay attention during Professor James, you will see it's in the slides. The answer to the quiz is pretty much on what he covered through with the UNTAG and the trends of what's coming up. So just if you maybe you start to notice now that how you've been doing your quizzes, so pay attention. Feel free to ask questions, of course, but as you see, we'll try to do the quiz right at the end of each module that we do. Okay. Leo, do you have anything to add, or I'm good?
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so be ready for today's quiz as well, and you're not gonna know what it's gonna be. Of course, it's not gonna be extremely hard, because as long as you pay attention, you should be able to do it. Okay, so yeah, that's quickly for me. As I wanna open the floor to our friends for us to get to know each other, and because yesterday we ran out of time for 2 of our friends, so let's start with our friends from yesterday that was supposed to go yesterday. And I also email 4 of you. You should know who you are, and be sure to be ready. Let's see how the time goes. We'll try to do as much as we can. So first, let's do our colleagues. Ann Moo Kin. I think I got the pronunciation right this time, I think. Ann Moo Kin from yes. Yes, here we are. Okay, let me just stop sharing my screen, and then I'll spotlight you. Yes, you ready?
Yes, ready.
Yes, go ahead. Yes, and Mukin, you can introduce yourself and then answer the questions that I gave you.
Yes. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to introduce about myself. I'm Emu Kim. I'm from Bagan. I'm already graduated with English major in 2018. Now I'm working at the Ministry of Hotel and Tourism as the Decorator of Hotel and Tourism at Bagan office. That is the first question, right? Hello?
Yes. We're here. It's okay. Talking to Zoom is like talking to empty space. You have to get used to it.
Sorry?
Yes. Can you?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. Go on to the second question.
And the second question, now I would like to brief it about the COVID-19 impact for me and for my work. For me, it's one is good thing, and one is the bad thing. For the good thing is we have many holidays. So that's why I can study so many things like English speaking and the computer and so many class. I can do it. And the best thing is we can go regular time for work. That's why I cannot improve my work as much as I can. And also very dispute from the tourists. From the tourism. So every tourist is not good anywhere. And the task one. And so this pandemic is over. Many people want to go somewhere as they like for relaxing. And for me, I would like to travel Cambodia, and this is one of the tourist destination in Southeast Asia. So that's why I want to go there. And also I want to study how to improve their tourism, and I want to study the Angkor Wat. And the Angkor Wat is one of the largest religious monuments in the world, and contemporary period with the New Temple. And the New Temple that is located in Peking. So that because these two temples was built by the same century, and then around about 12th century. That's why I want to go to travel Cambodia after this pandemic. So the last one is that everyone said want to travel one time in a year. During the difficult time, everyone have very careful to stay at home and protect the pandemic. After this pandemic, tourism must be well developed in the world. It is I think that's enough from today.
Okay, I think the connection it's not so stable on your yeah, so that's okay. It does happens, but yeah, that's okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next we have, and I mean, you wanted to go to Angkor Wat. We have many friends here from Siem Reap, so just make sure to stay in touch. Okay, so up next is actually colleagues from Siem Reap. Dem Soknit, are you here? Dem Soknit, am I pronouncing your name right? Are you
He's
here?
off. I don't see him in this chat list. Maybe he doesn't register. Yeah, I don't know. No comment.
Oh,
I don't see him here.
He's not on here?
Yeah, I don't see him here. Not his name in this chat list.
Okay.
No.
That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. We'll just proceed then. Okay, so let's do the people that we had that I have emailed today. Patrina.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi everyone, my name is Patrina Duzamoy. You can just call me Patrina. Let me introduce myself. I was born and raised in Yangon. I belong to one of Chin ethnicity, which is one of the major ethnic nationalities in our country. I am a fourth-year student majoring in tourism at National Management Degree College. I'll be graduating this year if COVID didn't happen. So I still have yet a semester to finish. My internship offers were also postponed due to COVID-19, and our college has been closed for like 9 months now. And I'm currently interning at Shop.com, which is an e-commerce business acquired by Alibaba. And I had my previous internship at Melia Hotel, and I was a delegate at the 46th SHIP for Southeast Asian and Japanese Youth Program last year. So there I got to make a lot of new friends from ASEAN countries in Japan and got to visit some ASEAN countries and then learn their diverse culture and traditions as well. And there I broaden my international perspective and I start to love and value my country than before. And I start to love this tourism subject that I'm studying as well. And the country I wish to visit after this COVID and would be South Korea, because I used to watch, I want to feel, experience the real Korean culture and traditions, as I only used to watch in Korean dramas and movies. And then I also wish to go to Switzerland someday. And how COVID impact my life. And at the very start of this COVID, I was totally in my comfort zone, not having to go to college anymore, not having to wake up very early. And then, after being locked up at home for a couple of months, I started to feel worried and uncertain about my future career. And it somehow helped me to reflect myself over the past academic years, then reminds me to be better prepared for my career readiness. So I started to join online classes and workshops, and I came to realize that this new normal way and these digital platforms can reach out to a large community of students and bring us all together, learn together, and regardless of where we live or our time zone differences. So it sure has negative impacts on my life as a student, but also it has some good points thinking in a positive way. So what I want to say to my fellow tourism students is that I believe tourism will revive and become a booming industry once again. So let's not lose our hope and let's take full advantage of the times we have, upgrading ourselves, upgrading our skills. Then let's keep our faith and let's be resilient and be better prepared and ready for any challenges ahead of us. Oh, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. I wish I can
That's
make
cool.
a sound clapping right now. It's very inspiring to
It's
me.
really, yeah, it's really inspiring.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, nice to meet you officially. Yeah, no, it's that's why I want to add this a little bit of time so that we all can say something positive, and to this 2020 has been already quite challenging for all of us, especially for us who want to work in tourism, right? So really great to hear from some of you who you're young and you're a student and you're resilient to not give up on this industry, because it will come back. We've seen it time and time, it will come back no matter what. Like, this is one of that industry that is so highly resilient. So thank you, Katrina. Up next, from an MDC as well, Kong Det No Sin. Kong Det No Sin.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, you are. I will spotlight you.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kangten Nuzin, and
Hold on a second. Can you just be closer to the mic?
Yes, Kangten Nuzin. My name is. Hello, do you hear?
Yeah.
Yes. My name is Kangten Nuzin, and I'm 19 years old, and I'm third year student of National Management Degree College. Actually, I'm specialized in business management. Although I study business management, I'm really interested in tourism and hospitality because there are a lot of economic potential for tourism in our country. Next question, yes, COVID-19 impacts me a lot because all of the university are closed because of the COVID-19. So we have to stay at home without studying. So I think I will lose one academic year. And then, but the cost thing for me during this COVID-19 period is that I got a lot of time to study and to read a lot of books. And then from the next question, Yes, when pandemic is over, I would like to travel to Korea because actually I'm a fan of the K-drama and K-movie. And when I watched the movie, I saw a lot of the beautiful and interesting places. And then Jeju, Iceland is very beautiful. And then I would like to try the Korea traditional food and then street food. That's why I would like to go to the Korea. And yes, from the last question, yes, because of the COVID-19, I think tourism industry is the most affected area among other business. But sometimes many opportunity come from the difficulty. So I'm sure we will got a lot of the opportunity from this pandemic period. And then now we can see a lot of the changes from this disease. For example, many traditional things are replaced by the technology. So in post-pandemic period, we should use these changes effectively and we should promote our tourism industry as much as we can. Yes, that's all I would like to say.
Thank you.
Thanks for your attention. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm trying to create a sound. I don't know if you guys can hear. Okay, yes, it's nice to get to know all of our friends from different backgrounds, definitely. So then we can see how much also we have in common. You know, sometimes we forgot that. So thank you, Khương. How would you say your name? Khương Thetnosin.
Kong Thetnosin.
Kong Thetnosin.
Yes.
Thetnosin. Thank you. Okay. So next, who do we have? Yamin Ai. Also,
Yami A. My
hello.
name's hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. So, firstly, Mingalaba, nice meeting you all. Firstly, thank you for giving me the chance to participate in the training, and I'm really excited for this. So, let me introduce myself. My name's Yami A from Myanmar, and you can call me Yamin. And now I live in Yangon since I was born, and I'm currently working as a tutor in National Management Degree College for 3 years as I completed my bachelor in that university. And I'm doing my master degree at Yangon University of Economics, specialization in hospitality and tourism as well. And so how COVID affect my life? So due to the COVID-19, most of the public schools and university are closed. So my second quarter of my master is also postponed and the university is stay closed. It's really bad for me because I just started this course at the beginning of this year. So it's really unfortunate. But I guess it benefits my work. So by everybody working at home, for me, by working at home, I can manage as I wish. And I can also balance my work and life better than the past. And I guess I can also save money and time because I don't need to give extra time on traffic. And now I can use some online tools to accomplish some of my duties with online. And I can also participate in I can also participate in some workshop like this training from online. So obviously our lifestyle changed a lot. For example, like I like to go gym and also I love to do outside exercises, but now I can't make even these small stuff. We are all stuck in that outbreak, right? So after pandemic, I will travel in domestic first, but I have to choose in abroad. So I will choose 2 countries in Asia and in Middle East. And in Asia, I want to go Korea, and because I'm a big fan of K-pop and Korea variety shows, and so I want to explore the mixed culture of old and new, their Korean culture, and I would like to see their innovative structure like skyscraper, and I also want to learn and I also want to end their experience of their advanced technology. And also, I'm a big fan of ASMR Korean mukbang show. So the food they eat in the video are very palatable and make me hungry. So I want to try this out in Korea. And in Middle East, I want to go to Dubai. As you know, Dubai is very famous for luxury shopping and its modernized architecture. So, but one of my biggest dream is to do skydiving in Dubai, in Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, you know, and I really excited for this. And I would like to visit palm trees islands in Dubai also. So for the last question, my message of hope to my colleagues and professionals from tourism industry is that we are currently living in uncertain time with this outbreak of COVID-19, but during this difficult time, our faith can be challenged and it can also be hard to see where God fits in with this new normal. So you're not the only one. This is for crisis. After that, we will travel again, gather again in person. So don't stop your way and push up your capability to be ready in post COVID-19. So fighting. That's all from me. And back to you, Richard.
Thank you.
So
We're trying to clap for you. Yeah, I heard, oh, you want to go to Dubai. Yeah. I've been to Dubai like very, very long time ago, and
Yeah, I really want to do that.
Very interesting place. Okay, next up we have from Siem Reap, Hyang Jingling. Hyang.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. So let me start to introduce myself. Good evening, Racha and everyone. My name is Hyang Jingling. Everyone can call me Jing. And I'm from Siem Reap, Cambodia. I'm majoring in tourism and hospitality management at University of Southeast Asia. I didn't have much working experience in tourism field, but in the beginning of the 2018, I was a staff in the travel agent, and in the end of the years, I moved to work at my university. But and for in this pandemic year during COVID-19, it doesn't really impact me and my family much. But the only hardest things I need to face and I never met before is I need to study from home, study away from school. I don't know everyone really feel the same way or not, but it is really hard for me. But I think everything will get well soon and we can back to the normal. After the pandemic is over, my dream country to travel in Asia is Thailand. Because I really like night market over there, especially nightlight and street food. I really like street food. And in the end, I would like to send a message of hope to the professional or tourism colleges or people around the world. Let's fight together. Do not lose your hope. Live the hopeless. And it is just a bad time, not a bad year. Thank you, and nice to meet all of you.
Thank you. I like that. It's just how did you say? It's bad time, not a bad year. It's just a bad time, not a bad year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to gather all that quotes. It is true. It is just a bad time, and it's collective experience too. So you're not going through this alone. Everyone also going through it in their own way. All right, thank you. So you say Okun.
Okun.
Okay, so I think that is all for the introduction of our friends because we missed one. So I don't know if you're back. The Soknit. Probably not here. Okay. If not, then we're just gonna keep you for other days instead. So as always, please look out for my email in the morning if you are invited to share about yourself. Okay. Anyway, without further ado, I'll pass it to Miss Stacy to introduce our module for today, and I hope you are ready to learn.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's Thursday. I'm sure it's a long week for you, but actually I'm really enjoying because I really like to get to know more about you, and then we can be friends in online condition through Facebook and Instagram as well. So thank you very much for adding me friends to you, Facebook. Thank you very much. And today is also quite special because a new topic. Because without COVID-19, we don't have the time. Actually, we don't have any energy to pay attention to these kind of topics. But actually, it's really an opportunity for us to learn more and how to advance our business and our knowledge through the technology support. So we have two sessions, one lecture, two actually lecturers from the eBoost system. So let me introduce our lecturer first. So. Is the owner, CEO of Smith Corporation, and he has a lot of experience also the marketing and PR, and assistant manager for Hyundai Department Store Marketing Sales Division. And he used to be a professor, assistant professor for Gyeongbuk College. And he also worked for Daewoo International Istanbul branch and sales as a sales part, automobile part. And he will lecture us about Korea Integrated Marketing Communication Tool. As I mentioned yesterday, we cover a lot of topics about marketing. So you will learn. So he will let us know about what's the integrated marketing, or what's the working tool to marketing for Korean market as well as Asia market. So is professor here? Can you say hello, please, to my students?
Now professor is ready to in the YouTube. So now I give a link. Yeah, please click the link. And
he
then
already
also,
recorded it. Yeah, he already recorded. Yeah.
So also I uploaded
lectures.
the lecture document. Please click the YouTube link. You can meet to the lecture when you go to link.
Okay, so should we share it from here then? We can also, yeah?
In the checking box, I uploaded.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here.
Okay, I'll open it from here and then we'll share screen so that we can all watch it together. How about that? Okay, so just give me a second.
No, just follow the link.
Oh, no. Actually, Latcha will share the screen so that we can watch together instead of watching individually. So you can keep the link, but you can watch later on. But we watch now, and then lecture will actually be attending to get our questions and answer.
Okay, hold on. I'm opening it now. Okay. All right. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Taewoon Kim from Smith Corporation, and will be conducting today's lecture hosted by Mekong with the topic of 2020. Next marketing to reshape smart and sustainable tourism industry. It is an honor to conduct today's lecture with countries from Cambodia, Vietnam, Myanmar, Laos, to Thailand. Hope this 1 hour round of our lecture help or guide in any way possible. I will be talking about the success story of marketing and how to make a good collaboration that can lead to successful marketing content. And the importance of video marketing plus how to measure those video viral. I'm Taewoon Kim. You can call me Sean Kim. I started a startup 4 years ago, and the starting material were comparative advertisement agents, which are relating to marketing. I have been taking on marketing case in previous companies, which led me to start the business in early 30s related to cases I've been doing. I started the company wanting to organize many campaigns as much as possible with various marketing tools. I have experience and communication with customer and user in constant changing marketing era. With a big dream, we have succeeded in making lots of successful cases, from developing creative content and collaborating with Korean hobby content such as Kakao Friend, Tengsu, and many different famous YouTubers. We have been doing a number of marketing for tourism industry, not just the basic formula, but efficient execution costs for many friends and planning, strategic companies, and public education. We offer a lot of consulting and help, which is customized for each need. As I mentioned earlier, the changes we face, such as distribution environment, consumption environment, digital and online environment, make us report on differentiated, making those new platforms. Different countries are facing their own hardship, but hope everyone or you can get some creative idea through this lecture and give some new boost to your company or country in their gloomy corona facing days. I would like to go through the outline of today's lecture. First, I will introduce our company and will be showing you the references of our previous marketing work to go through our success cases. Then I will be introducing myself, who would like to share my story that can lighten up your views on how to become a successful marketing person. Next, we will be taking some time to analyze the trends and keywords of these days that are facing corona situation. And with those analyses, we can discuss further on how to make the marketing content that can overcome the corona pandemic. Also, how to come up with brilliant new ideas that can keep up with rapid changing environments. Finally, by sharing you some marketing thinking, I want to explain how we could elaborate Jeju tourism marketing and video marketing, and the character and tourism spot collaboration such as Tengsu and Ganali for Diwali park marketing. Furthermore, explanation on merchandise marketing with character with F&B companies like donuts and fur companies. They are not in my slide, but we can also discuss about the live keywords in Korea, like the campaign and how marketing people in Korea are facing their challenges in non-paid unpaid ads. There are specified measures such as campaign and growth, which is individualized due to corona, and lots of companies must deal merchandising, marketing with non-paid to paid method. First, let me introduce our company. Smith Company, we are a comprehensive marketing firm that provides effective solutions based on the variety of marketing channels. The main pieces of our company are training and production of video content. And as you are all familiar with MCN, we are conducting multi-channel network meetings with a number of YouTuber creators with various formats such as video for tourism spots or video on certain products. And beyond the review, creators are also going into live commercial platforms with many funds we develop the creators, and those creators succeed to build 10,000 to 50,000 subscribers. And we bring video marketing with the contract of companies and public institutions. We work as viral marketing agency that handle the free marketing, from planning to production of comprehensive marketing. We make continuous or viral videos, which is part of main marketing and come up with solutions they can work on the real life, not just finishing and prepare. For total solution, they can cover up review and after service like a buyer marketing procedure. We idealize collaboration of character, brand to brand, brand to character, YouTuber to YouTuber. They can help the public institution and companies branding and content making. So-called performance marketing that is efficient to operate. We give out one-stop solutions. Suggestion of full range of successful solution needed to run the business to overcome rapid changing digital media industry with a new innovative investment. Included stage are core, then stage, famous channel, selection content, production, buyer marketing. Main 3 points of strategy are branded content production, info agents, and buyer marketing collaboration. Branded content production produces based on the brand media operation. The company carry out a integrated marketing center on diffusible content. Brand voice created differentiated content that is no longer advertised but delivered in the digital method. And digital agents allowed to produce various contents we bring such as photo, video, and design optimized for the new media era. And effectively, it's used in marketing using various FM channels. Moving on to the organization chart, centered with CEO divided to BTS promotion department and advertisement agency department. BTS, as you know or as you all know, are working on offline events such as festivals and outdoor events. And ATA advertisement agency department takes up various campaigns of online platforms, which are related to design, video business, and management. Showing the design and video, business concept, and new products with apps and online platforms. We are young trade group that passionately delivers ingenious, groundbreaking, and new ideas. Proposal company is a professional agency that can carry out various outstanding advertisement and promotion that go beyond the boundaries of the business. And as you can see from the teaser slide, we have been working on various companies that are listed in the slide. Let us start from Omnicom, trend in 2021. It is a brief mention to Corona reveals as a post environment. There are many changes in the marketing environment now, and the concept of BCAD has changed a lot. In 2021, BCAD is jokingly describing it as before Corona, AD is after busy. And the impact of Corona on our daily life is so powerful that will be bring out industry-wide changes such as industry, consumption, health, marketing. So what are the changes in the Korean market according to the 2021 Corona situation? Yeah. So the change in Korean society, I will share what change are trend your country should prepare for. First, the growth of the online and mobile growing inventory with the decline of the department store and large retail malls. The online and mobile commerce market is growing inventory. In addition, the video content market such as Netflix and YouTube, WhatsApp, and the online education market are also growing a lot. In addition, the change in our work life brought by Corona has led to an emergence of telecommunicating environment in which we don't have people to work anymore. And the mobile work collaboration tools tailored to the telecommunicating environment have broad growth. As online shopping grows, the live commerce market, a combination of e-commerce and live streaming, is also growing up due to the activation of telecommunications. Delivery apps and delivery service have brought about many changes in Korean restaurant and food sector. With the increase in single-person communities and individualism caused by Corona, new changes in the food sector are also driving through growth in the home meal sector due to the growing demand for the no-face-to-face services. Many startups have challenged the new no-face-to-face service market and created new platforms. I hope you regain and reflect new opportunities tailored to each country in line with this changing environment. I hope to see the current situation in Korea and use this information as a part of development of new marketing techniques or services tailored to your country or environment change. Yeah, and you can see from this page, it makes think about the marketing field that is emerging in 2021. And the content or marketing that is offered place for Korea. Personalized marketing based on the data-driven conductive marketing will highlight marketing that can be directly reflected in the product. AI, personalization, and data-based marketing are helpful. And performance marketing can enhance customer experience and performance will be reflected. Performance marketing will be a means to apply e-commerce in the form of packaging products to increase customers in the tourism industry. And to implement tourism products suitable for each country through performance marketing. And in terms of content marketing, capabilities and video commerce, live commerce, and video marketing will come to mind. Advertising on TV will be means advertising through YouTube or video marketing through TikTok at a low cost. And live commerce, which has the appeal of purchasing online shopping live with money. Through the table here, those in the tourism industry should focus on increasing video marketing and database sales and marketing. In addition, we will need to focus on the scalability of an emerging content video marketing and apply it to each industry. Considering the difficulty of attracting foreign customers through untapped tourist destinations and domestic travel and tours, we needed to be able to activate tourism promotion that can observe domestic travel. You have to be able to predict and prepare for the challenging corona environment, and you must understand the prepare in according to your area. Now, let me share our various lessons and marketing success stories that we have been working on. Our company hopes to benchmark and use the right case for your through various marketing activities and business. Our company is developing a multi-channel network business with the production of trend-based content and the YouTube creative. With many creative content production, you are able to create many references and success stories through content production and video marketing that can appeal to various advertisers and target companies. And the through company production business and the video production can create maximum efficiency at the best cost to advertisers. By monetizing the business at the same time, and advertising and the content production. We have created a business structure that enables creators to earn additional profit from increase the subscribers and views. If you look at the example of various levels to be introduced in the future, we would like to benchmark the best practice not only from Turkey, but also from various countries and use them for content production and marketing that suit your environment based on your marketing needs. I hope you can change your perspective. To give you an example of practical content, our company has carried out bigger campaigns related to policies of public institutions. We hosted a contest called the Seoul Stay at Home Ride with the Seoul City. For 10 million Seoul citizens who worked at the home due to Corona-19, I planned to do something fun at the home through a company and campaign called the Stay at Home class, but I realized that I couldn't bring class material to each family. So I decided to the content called the Stay at Home Music Live. With the company's music YouTubers, we held a music concert with our fans at home, followed by a music concert, and then designated the next designated YouTuber and conducted a relay type campaign. Through this campaign, we were able to create a socially meaningful content beyond the just fun content by posting a cheer relay for Korean medical staff, like the doctor and nurses, who are working hard through Corona in real-time comments. This is a practical case of content that allows many people together at the offline side through online content. What is about Hachon Fruit Festival, or the Projective Winter Festival in Korea, that a need for the digital, the younger generation in their training and service. Hachon Festival invites many people to this fruit festival. The campaign started with a caption of a popular creator on YouTube, China's Street Karaoke, which is popular in Hongdae, in Korea. Many people were attracted to the streets of Hongdae, and among them, those who sang well went to the singing contest and selected the person who received a lot of support in the real-time comments at the first place. It was a campaign that invited to various young people to participate in this karaoke route by inviting many young people who wanted to see it in real time. Various people participated in singing contests, including ordinary people, soldiers, and boyfriends who come to play with their girlfriend, and they were able to respond well. What we can see from this case is that YouTube content can be well received even if it's offline, and the impact of attracting a lot of people to festival is excellent. Let's start seeing the video. The next marketing case is where you are familiar with. It is a Korea Asian campaign. Korea and other countries from 10 Asian countries like Thailand, Myanmar, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Singapore, fiercely competitive people participate in the Asian trade, creating a good example of each country's cultural exchange activities by showing their skills and their respective hobbies, like a team, dancing, instrumental playing, and dancing. I will further explain after watching the video. Yeah. As you can see from this video, by interacting with various YouTubers in many countries and informing the representative YouTubers over the Korean Asian training, the fun, touching, and the purpose of this project. Many people in the country came to see this event, and by showing Korea's beautiful nature and major attractions, you can see the marketing information are aimed at the attracting tourists of Korea. In addition, to understand each other culture through the Korean Asian trade, we are still interacting with YouTubers in the country and using as a campaign to attract foreign tourists. For those of you who are watching this video, I hope that this lecture will connect with me and you, and we will be able to put marketing and receiving together. The following introductory cases are linked to the program. It is a part of the tourism business related to the Jeju Island that you might heard before. It is a campaign related to the tourism corporation in Jeju Island, and it is a catchphrase, I live in Jeju. Under the title of Beautiful Jeju, which shows 24 YouTubers who can introduce and experience Jeju Island's beautiful attraction and engage in various activities. Jeju Island is showing its status as a global tourist destination. And I'm sure you are aware of Jeju Island well. And much of its brand fame, Jeju Island is an outstanding beauty island in Korea. I'm sure many of you are in the tourism business as well. I hope you can make a good use of Jeju Island tourism marketing. We have tried to bring out and shoot their daily lives in the I Live in Jeju campaign using freedom techniques and to show honest stories about their honest lives. Know how in daily life and philosophy of people living in Jeju. With the title of Jeju Island, not just the beautiful Jeju Island, but Jeju Island that is remarkably close to us. We prepared a campaign to see the hidden beauty of Jeju Island. We plan to make a strategy plan for each theme and create a thinner and diverse theme contents. We chose the area where tourists would be most interested, making posting of food, attraction, daily life, and experience activities part of posting. In the field of food, we introduced hidden restaurant and fusion recipes that only Jeju locals know, and as Korea is famous for eating, broadcast aka mukbang, we created a lot of food-oriented contents. And the attraction introduced their own hotspot that only locals know. Living in Jeju Island for a month or 2 weeks is a healing word for the Korean people. I introduced the small happiness of Jeju that I feel while living like a local person for a month without any clothes. I also introduced the elements of experience that make Jeju Island experience and feel love. YouTuber utilization strategy. The question is which YouTuber should be lucrative and which one should be managed. We designated people who can influence millions of people, such as celebrities, influence, famous creators, and mega YouTubers. And the third of those who have hundreds and thousands of millions subscribed as our YouTubers. And we are going to the implement of strategy that can attract and spread thousands of micro-level YouTubers. Those the utilization strategy for various YouTubers. I had a chance to introduce Jeju Island to many people. As you can see from this page, we were able to invite various creators along with the number of subscribers by eating show, aka mukbang, and attraction, and daily life, and activity. Is there anyone you are familiar with? One of our big concerns was how to proceed with the video production and how to spread it. Our strategy was to upload the personal channel of YouTubers and upload their own channels in Jeju. Jeju own channels are Facebook and YouTube, Instagram, and homepage. We also connected them together. In addition, we created an official website and blog called I Live in Jeju, promote them on our own platform. One YouTuber creator was able to use it as a good marketing tool that can lead to various spread through multi-channel upload method, rather than adding on his own channel. Let us find out what guidelines we can use. We have set guidelines for each theme and film, and the additive within those guidelines. For example, mukbang gave us content such as finding hidden restaurants, even if it is famous food and eating at local restaurants that are popular among locals. And the fun and press campaign such as exploring hidden places that are not famous, walking around and living in Jeju Island for a month were fun, refreshing, not just a campaign to visit famous places, but a fun campaign. Let's enjoy the video.
제가 제주도에서만 맛볼 수 있는 여러 가지 김밥들을 응징해주도록 하겠습니다. 그럼 가볼까요?
We have a Korean mentoring program with Korean essays. In order to promote this program, we invited international students from HAL, from named TWEC. Along with TWEC, a public organization for Korean Asian use the various mentoring programs for careers. And we have launched a campaign to encourage students from 10 Asian countries to visit or participate in career mentoring.
너무 반갑습니다. 한국 대표 프레라고 합니다.
Let me explain the case of live commerce as a companion phase in 2020. For small and medium-sized businesses in Korea that have been stagnant due to coronavirus, a government agency in charge of small and medium-sized businesses in Korea held an event to sell stock items or low prices small and medium-sized businesses in the home of live commerce. Various items such as daily necessities, household items, food, beverages, shoes, bags, and clothing were sold together with famous YouTubers in the form of online live commerce. From products sales of small and medium-sized business to traditional market, this campaign was conducted with the aim of shaping the typical Korean economy by selling a lot of products directly on site by YouTubers. Many people bought, and it became a good example to increase sales volume because of the idea that it is product sold by my favorite YouTuber. There was an event held for about 21 days in all 6 cities in Korea. I had an important experience that live commerce will become a consumption culture of the future while saving the stagnant Korean economy. Korea live commerce culture goes beyond simply selling products. And in recent years, it is possible to sell tourism package products online with social marketing and sell products of tourist destination through online live broadcasting in the near future. Just like selling Thai tourist products on TV concerting in Korea, I think the time will come too. Let me explain the success story of marketing in the F&B related field. This is the case in 2019 of Paris Baguette and Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts in Korea. It was when Dunkin' Donuts developed collaboration marketing with the character Hello Kitty. The Korea franchise company are doing a lot of character collaboration. Character marketing gives you the opportunity to buy 10 donuts and the one character product for $1. The campaign, which started in February 2019 with a meeting between Dunkin' Donuts and Hello Kitty, has come to my mind to explain the lovely and sweet feeling of Hello Kitty show music. So with the YouTuber Yu Kyung-won, I asked for music that could show the sweetness of Donkey and the cuteness of Hello Kitty. Let's watch the video. Science Academy South Korean student with 400,000 followers. Currently a freshman in high school with interest in music. This song made with his friends became extremely popular in Korea, and with 1.7 million views, many people followed his song and produced the user-generated content. Not only listening to music from YouTube, but was able to send music from 900 Dunkin' Donuts stores under the name of the Addict Music for passenger by and become Dunkin' Donuts, which is loved by many people. In 2019, we made many love songs for companies and brands. Through the music, companies were able to brand and music and video made by existing TV commercials were too heavy. But as the YouTube world came, they were able to make the music at a low cost and deliver it to community. Next page is the content made with Nongxing, a ramen company. Maybe you know guys this company. This is a YouTuber content that expresses ramen advertisement in a cool action movie. Let's watch the video. Maratangmyeon video, 1 minute highlight. Yeah, by making the food material called ramen with the Asian movie, we used a marketing technique that made many people recognize the brand of ramen as a movie-like high-quality video, breaking anyway from the existing cooking techniques that used to only produce scenes of eating ramen. The woman's diet products also explain the features of the product well with below targeting. It was a video marketing that showed the characteristics of each product, making the YouTuber purchase products from fans who like it. At the bottom of the video marketing, it is the content that explains effective performance marketing that creates purchase link and lead to purchase. Recently, we have been using a variety of direct-to-customer marketing techniques to connect buyers and grow right away because of their intuitive English. Finally, in 2020, Korea had a lot of attention for big characters. Through marketing using fancy characters, various companies and many public institutions have used it a public service campaign. A 10-year-old character named Kensu from the World Store appeared, who speaks out for the social liberty on the privileged and stand for them. This character has become the most beloved character in Korea, made with various online content and moves. Hence is a good family with a love for the people and environment protection. It has been used in various ways in tourism marketing. I use the branded contents of the concept of frozen with pencils at National Resort Department Park, and character marketing and tourism marketing that represent thank you at Hanami Beach. I used, it was a major marketing campaign that changed the constituencies of citizens who heard Hanks' voice throughout the beach, so that citizens could pick up garbage and recycle trash that they threw away in the summer by putting our sculptures of Hanks characters from Hanami Beach and telling customers to wear masks. The following page shows collaboration marketing with characters. The first thing I want to introduce is an example of INC marketing with Kakao Friends. These are photos of the making, curing, and delivering them to the guests and destroying large products. The picture of C next to me is an example, Hanks and Daniel Resort. Salon is an example of making merchandise and promoting them. Lastly, after finishing the lecture, I would like to thank you, all of you, for listening to the long lecture. I will try my best to read even better marketing than now in Korea. I always try to develop my eyes to look at the world with interest, even with small things like friends. All of you who participate in this lecture will always try to apply marketing to each other to create a successful marketing place. And if you have any questions or any difficulties, please contact us at any time. May your future be filled with blessings and good luck. Thank you so much.
How was the lecture? There are many chats. The last hello professor, really impressed and nice idea. If you have any question, CEO Kim leave his email address here, and then you can send any question to him. And then also he will give one link, and then he will select nice question, and then he will send there some Bengsu and Kakao goods by DHL. So within today, please leave your idea, your question, everything in this link.
Yeah, Leo, I think there's one question in the chat box. So from Sam Sin Mang, and if can Mr. Kim reply on the chat box to his question, if you see it. He asks, do you think it can cover and clear the bad image of the country's brand? I mean, for YouTube marketing. I love to hear your idea and perspective on that.
Yeah. So how about this? Yeah.
If it's okay to reply, yeah, it's okay if you can on the video. So just. Okay, while we're waiting for his answer on the chat box, does anyone else have any questions? And I think Leo dropped the slides already also as well, but we'll also upload it on the e-learning system again too. So if you open it along with the slides, then you can follow it on the materials and understand some of the things more. Okay, no questions? There is a reply in the chat box. Okay. If do you know what he's saying?
Bad image.
Sam, I think you asked that question, right? Do you want to ask?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you. Okay. Are we ready for quiz?
Today has no quiz, and then we have some comprehensive report on final day. The first day I give you the text final the assessment. Do you remember that? So each team prepare some comprehensive report in your city, how to marketing in your city. Include tomorrow we have some card news lecture and YouTube. Please include one card news and one YouTube. Please make some comprehensive marketing report in your city. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, this lecture actually is almost everything about marketing. So it will help you understand like how to create your own marketing plan as a final assignment. So yeah, there's no quiz at the moment. So but it will help you anyway to lead you to the final assignment. So feel free to ask any question to professors, and there is evaluation in the chat box, and feel free to leave any messages. Well, thank you, Leo, for your time. So over to you, Latsab. So
yes, thank you. So thank you, Professor Mr. Kim. I know you're in the chat box, and thank you for replying to some of our questions. And you feel free to email with your questions and take this opportunity to engage with the content that we're providing as much as you can, and of course study more, because with the online technology sometimes like we might not hear something properly. So make sure that and the YouTube link, it's nice that the sessions we just had also was on YouTube, so you can also watch it again, watch some of the contents for your knowledge. We have something on the chat box.
Actually, the lecturer, as proposed, anyone who have questions, he will send you the gift. But actually, Pengsu is really expensive in Korea, so I just make sure if it's the one or not. Yeah, so feel free to send the question to professor, because he can't really speak at the moment. So just send to email, and then he will send you the gift.
Maybe this can be a question for Daisy from Ye Yin Tun. They have, I think you have a food show, right? If we want to make living as food show presenter, what do we need to prepare? Any organizations to contact or anything that can be useful? I think earlier he talked about Korean food shows are really popular.
Well, actually, better start from your YouTuber. So you just open your own YouTube channel. And that's the one thing. And then we have a kind of food show, ASEAN food show every year. We have a lot of organizations that deal with ASEAN culture. So I can actually suggest to have you as a kind of show host, because we invite local students living in Korea. We invite them to the booth. Actually, they deal with the visitors. So this is one thing we actually doing. So yeah, if you have more actually candidates, yeah, we can create another one. So I can also recommend you to those organizations who need local operators. But actually make sure to open your YouTuber and then eat well. That's the most tempting one. Yeah, thank you. Over to unmute yourself. I can't hear you.
I mute myself and then I speak.
Yeah.
That happens. Okay, thanks, Daisy. And so I think if no one asks any questions, or you can send directly to our speaker as mentioned, then we'll go on a break. We will have a full break today. Yay! So 10 minutes, and I'll put up a clock and play some music in the background so that you can hear. If the music's still on, that's probably mean we still have a break. But when you don't hear the music, that's probably a sign that you need to come back to your study desk. Okay, so see you in about 10 minutes. I'll play some BTS music.
Nice. Dynamite.
Dynamite. Okay, go on a break. Drink some water.
Good, thank you.
Okay, so 3 Korean songs later. I hope you have a good break. Turn your camera back on and give us a little sign in the corner. Hooray. Or thumbs up so that we know you're ready to go. Just any sign, laughing, heart, anything. Thank you. Okay. We're still seeing some turn off. Okay. Actually, I played that last song because Pretty Savage is pretty much my favorite one from Blackpink recently. And of course, everyone know Dynamite is one of the most famous song, right? All right, anyway, okay, let's move to our second sessions for today. And I know some of you dropped the questions in the chat box. So again, there's no quiz for today, but complete the evaluation link that we just handed to you there. Okay, so if we are ready to proceed, then I'll pass it to Daisy to introduce our second sessions.
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back from the break. Yeah, today, as I mentioned yesterday, we have a very special lectures because I mean, I'm sure you have seen the PNU drone in our e-booth. There are a lot of videos and explanation, but actually, I hope you can meet him in person because he's very funny. He's a really, very cheerful person, and he's very much well, he knows how to enjoy his life. So we are very long-time friends, and we travel a lot. And he's personally a professor, and he actually takes good photos, and he writes very, very good articles. So he also works for some media, as well as he lectures to the students. And his aim is to change the world through the drone. So actually, he has a really big passion about drone, and we hear from him how to change the world through drone master. So Professor Park, thank you very much for your time.
Hi.
Yeah.
Does anybody hear me?
Yes. Very
good. Yes, Professor.
Yes, we
can hear you. No. Okay, technology bring us get together easily, huh? Okay, today, just give a minute. I can share my my screen, but
okay, we'll make you a host. I think we haven't made you a host.
Okay.
Okay, just 1 second.
The Zoom reject my screen. I was a little bit embarrassed.
Okay, I just made you a host just now, so you should be able to share the screen.
All right. Okay, I can make my right. So do you see my shared screen?
Yes, we can see.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Today, okay. Nice to meet you, everyone. You guys looks so young, huh? 20 something, huh? Wow. I'm 40 something. Okay, nice to meet you. I'm glad to be here. You guys from overseas, and the technology bring us very closer. Okay, it's very impressive. I'm Seung-gun Park. From SM9 Skytech. SM9 Skytech is my company, and I'm also I'm teach to student at Bugyeong University. I teach drone communications and photojournalism. Actually, I was a photographer for working for a foreign news company. But I've changed my major field from year 2000, maybe 16. Yeah, maybe 16. I'm a rock star in Korea, especially drum field, because year 2016 major earthquake occurred in Nepal. Everybody remember that earthquake? It was a huge earthquake. So I was in the scene as a member of UN emergency response team. My job was how I can use the drone to help in a disaster field. In addition to taking just the aerial photography, we also produced the 3D modeling for the restoration of a lost UNESCO culture heritage, and developed the emergency delivery route and determine the risk of a rescue and so on. That was the first record, official record to using a drone of a huge disaster field. And from that accident, my major was changed because everybody knew that Singun, my name Singun. Singun is a drone master, or Singun is a drone pilot. Singun knows everything about the drones, and some force forcing me, and people's force. You have to fly the drone. You have to study the drone. You have to organize the company of the drone. So that makes me down, and that reason because I'm meeting you guys. Okay. All right. Today I will focus on the task carried out by the consortium of Busan Metropolitan City. Busan is the second largest city in Korea, actually my hometown. And during the 2020 drone demonstration city building project organized by Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport, Korea. So Busan has the best drone solution in Korea because I live, okay? Nobody left. Okay, especially the drone technology is specialized in the marine environment and urban utilization, typically, especially in Busan. So I can show how and what we use the drone in our daily life. Okay. We were named Metro DIOS. DIOS means drone integration operating solution in Busan. Metro means metropolitan city scale. So our Metro DIOS system can conduct in whole 1 year, this year 2020. Whole Busan city area was filled to deploy the drone. So Busan city has conducted 11 subjects since last April. So among these, the core test guide 8. 8 means B1 to B7, and addition A1. So I can introduce from A1. A1 developed the drone operating center. We can call JDOC. JDOC means drone joint drone operating center, which is suitable for urban drone operation and tested and safety control process for future UTM. UTM is unmanned area system traffic management. So UTM can control the PAV, so and the PAV means a personal air vehicle. If the man can avoid on a drone, that is not a drone, is a manned aircraft. That is the complicated problem. But now, these days, we are recognize the drone and PAV and person's drone is all of the drone category. So Busan has the biggest river in Korea, so we can call Nakdong River. The Nakdong River is the largest river in Korea. So, but B1 is about to use a drone to monitor and illegal activities in the Nakdong River and collect water sampling and search for missing persons. So B2 category is the providing real-time information on the air environment, urban waterfront. So we have some special platform that is connected to a wire from the land. So we using electricity, whatever we want. Also, B3 is a real-time drone environment information measurement in the urban area. But that is some special project because the B3 category can conduct in Samyeon. Samyeon is the large downtown and the most busy city downtown in Busan area. That is the first time affluent in Korea to drone deploying in the downtown, even including rush hours. And before is smart city safety management using drone and special information. So before smart city, we can call smart city that is a certain area from Busan. That the city is built by the very Pacific system. So any energy can control the one control center. So we have to monitoring and watching the thermal leaking or destroying any structure or any certain accident on the road, because the accident can damage it to the any hit system. So we are using the thermal camera attached to a drone and then flying all over the city at least 42 minutes at one time. And we watching and we are searching any hit signature from the downtown and the road and the apartment. And B5 project is a forest fire and the illegal activity monitoring. That's especially a nuclear power plant is in the Gijang area, but the Gijang area's forest fire is the most sensitive area in Busan. So we use the drone to monitoring and forest fire. And B6 is a drone disaster response team support because summer season in Busan, we have at least 2 or 3 typhoon came on, and everything is gone because our field office was made by container was gone by blow, And the B7 category is a high-tech movie city infrastructure advancement. What's that? I don't know. B7 is especially area photography to as a movie city. Busan is a very famous movie city, the Busan International Film Festival, and I was the best photographer in that festival. Okay, let me show some details. Can you see that A1 JDAG on A1 is currently installed on PNU drone. PNU drone is Busan National University some drone lab. Okay, it connected with 5 drone at different size at the same time. You know. Weather information, flight information, and airframe movement information, mission images are always connected to JDAG, between JDAG and the field, okay? And emergency remote control is possible by the professional pilot. This is the actual data of B1 and B6 task. You can see that B1, B6, the mark in the light of the high, okay? And the Nakdong River, that is Nakdong River. Ecology Park was hit by typhoon last August, Maisak. And we have identified the real-time road roads through the drone surveillance. That is very close to, you know, the flows, light begins to flow to the road, okay? So we surveillance, we watch all the time when we have to make a decision when stop the traffic, okay? And there is a real images. And B2 and B3, that is a Samyeon, okay? And this is a site of B2 and B3. There were still few cases of the wrong-term drone operation, you know, in the city center. I mean, in the world, okay? So in particular, the tethered platform, I said that which is supply power directly on the ground. Can you see that a little tiny wire from this station to the this is drone, you know, this is drone, and the drone and the station is connected this tiny little wire. So wire can expand it 100 meters. So 100 meters from the ground, you can stay and fly the whatever you want. So that is installed weather information sensor. So that sensor can make an analysis air quality, okay? And that air quality data can transfer to the big screen to the on the buildings, you know, and that is some kind of a citizen service, okay? And then next, okay. Can you see the B6 photo? B6 photo was taken 2016 when I taken that photos was in the Nepal's big earthquake. That was the real site. I was there, and I have to make a decision to the response team can go there or not. If my making decision, maybe no, or maybe yes, it depends on the lifetime. So I used the drone and I calculated the building pounding situation. So and there is some kind of some sophisticated calculation, but I can explain now. Anyway, the response team was standby right next to the building, and I used the drone and calculated how angles the building was pounding to the next building, and any debris can damage it to the people on the ground. So then I make the decision, that is okay, we can go there, and the response team and goes underneath the you know, debris, and they're getting back to some bodies. Was some scary sight. Anyway, B-pipe, that B-pipe is the image from Gijang fire surveillance and illegal activity monitoring. That is the this one. This one is a real forest fire. Our JDAC system automatically can detecting to the forest fire, because the drone has the sonar camera and flying it automatically. So we make some kind of a sector, and the drone can patrol at 40 or 50 minutes, and then that drone can detecting the thermal his signature and alarm to the JDAC, and the JDAC can alarm to Busan city, and the fire station was deployed to the that site. B7 is the high quality missing production as a movie city in Busan. Busan is a very ocean city. This kind of snow scene is a very rare scene, you know. But I cut this image, and this time this image is right nighttime shooting, but in the world, the nighttime unauthorized nighttime flying of drone is illegal. So if anybody has a drone or want to fly in the nighttime, you guys are applied to any authority agencies and then get the approval. That is very important. So our consortium, this is our consortium scheme. It's a very bored, so boring. I can skip this page. Maybe you guys are reading this readers and the sentence. It's boring, yeah. Even this is boring page 2. Wow, yeah. That page, this page speaks. Yeah, we have a lot of equipment. We have a lot of factory. We have a lot of drones. Wow. Especially, I'm a founder and CEO of SM9 Skytech, so I can introduce only my company, Skytech. DTT means drone tactical training. I'm a rock star of the drone industry, because year 2018, the first time Korea Presidential Security Service, you know, that security service make the drone security service team, but they are very smart guys, but they are beginners, you know, beginners. So they have to real operation to protect our president, but they don't know how to operating drone or how to make mission profile. So they are calling me. And I was joined to the security service team, and I teach the drone tactical training. You know, so that is a standard industry standard process now. Okay. Anyway, drone tactical training, drone supporting, guard operation, security searching, the kind of consulting and field operation we service to you. Okay. So does anybody need my drone protection? Just call me. Okay. Is price is depend on okay. Or high quality aerial image production by manned or unmanned aircraft. before I fly the drone, I was a manned photographer by using just fixed wing airplane or helicopter. So that is very familiar me. And ultra precise area image production for industrial use. That means some kind of infrastructure inspection field for using for drone. So crack investigation, you know, a big mega structure has a routine process that they have a routine process to detecting crack and any other damages. So we are we service to that kind of inspection. Okay. This is our headquarters. This is my office now, first factory, and we have a flight test site. It's a big area. Anytime you want to visit here, you can just come and yeah, see this site. Okay. Yeah, this is a very nice part. Okay. Okay, we are watching some kind of video clip.
부산 컨소시엄에 대해서 사람들 기대가 높았다고 알고 있습니다. 그러니까 외부의 기대치도 높았고 또 그런 상황에서 우리 내부의 기대도 좀 높았거든요. 지금도 그렇고 이제 결국 이제 현장팀 구성원 전부가 큰 부담을 안고 시작한 건 맞습니다. 네. 좀 대부분의 현장이 마무리되고 있으나 이제 마무리된 지금 시점도 그렇고요. 근데 그 부담이 결국은 사라지진 않더라고요. 근본적으로 이제 드론에 대해서 사람들이 기대하는 어떤 뭐 단계, 그다음에 어떤 현상이 있는데요. 그걸 만들어내기가 생각처럼 쉽지가 않습니다. 좀 어렵죠.
That is agenda. PNU joins our consortium, member of our consortium. They have a very nice platform. That looks like some missiles, huh?
다양한 성격의 공간이 소화돼서 이렇게 존재하고 있습니다. 그런 이해를 해야 되는 문화적 측면으로 생각하면 발전하고 예민한 공간이 있는데 이런 공간에서 드론 포지션이 상품성을 획득하게 되면 세계 어디에서도 제 역할을 할 수 있는 솔루션이 아닌가. 러시아로 때는 지금 여기서 올라가는 드론하고 이 도로를 따라서 지나가는 버스나 차량이 드론하고 간격이 2m 정도밖에 안 됩니다. 최소의 안전거리를 저희들이 10m, 15m를 유지하고 있는데 그건 어디까지나 개념적인 거고 현장에 주어지는 환경은 저희들이 원하는 환경만큼 100% 주어지지 않거든요.
This is a smart city. We have a very nice insurance. So if our drone can crash on the road, no problem. You have insurance. This is a Gijang site. Actually, this is some flight prohibited area because of nuclear power plant. We have a special authorized from our agency, aviation agency, and we can fly over there.
무리하게 어떤 적용을 하는 것보다 현실적으로 가능한 범위 내에서 효율이나 합리성을 끌어올리는데 신경을 먼저 쓰고
This is a Haeundae Beach.
시에서 항상 먼저 말씀하시거든요. 그걸 그대로 계획에 반영을 해서 화려한 결과보다는 내실 있는 성과로 만들어가고 실제 그 사시에서 드론을 적용을 시킬 때 의미 있는 솔루션이 될 수 있도록 그렇게 한번 만들어보자.
This is Gwangan Bridge, one of the most beautiful bridge in Korea.
이렇게까지 왔는데 포기할수록 포기는 처음부터 뭐 포기 같은 거 생각도 안 했고 안 되는 게 있으면 풀어서 가면 되니까 주어진 기간 내에 최선을
This consortium is a 2-year project. So this is the first year, and next year, 2021, we have 1 year left. So after this video, I suggest some kind of program. Okay.
조금 더 부족한 것들, 보완해야 될 것들 이런 것들이 이제 남았는데 그 나머지 과정도 큰 무리 없이 저희들이 원했던 소비의 목적을 달성하면서 잘 정리될 것 같습니다. 지금도 잘 정리되고
That yellow guy wearing the yellow shirt looks like a movie star. Right. Wow. Okay. Actually, I'm handsome guy. My wife will always say you are the most handsome. Okay. I said we have a 2-year project on our consortium, and then this is first year and 2020, and the next year 2021 is 1 year left and our last mission year. So just any student or citizen who wanted to run advanced drone technology, I can tell gathering your any meaning or mind, and if you or your country invite me or our consortium or our Busan and the Busan team with me can go there, and we conduct a drone training or a pilot drone project, at least 1 to 4 weeks maybe program. I think the technology revolution, I said, means nothing to a personal or individual. The quality of our life changes when more people enjoy the technology. That is important. I live in this modern city, so any technology can stand alone. So we have to share and we have to develop by together. Okay, so that's my presentation is done, and any question or any mention, please let me know by the chatting or speak. Okay.
Yeah,
thank you for listening.
Thank you, Professor Park. It was very yeah, actually, yeah, he's a really
so sorry
romantic
about
guy.
I messed up this presentation. I was
No. He's the most romantic guy that I know in Korea. So the way he jokes, sometimes it doesn't work in Korea. So thank you very much for your attention. Any question to Mr. Pop, Professor Pop, because we are limited time. So 2 students can give some question to Professor Park, if you don't mind.
questions not allowed.
Not allowed?
No. Okay. Yeah.
We have a questions in the chat box from Kai.
Okay. I can check.
Okay.
Yeah. Kai, would you like to ask that directly or?
Yes, if I can ask him verbally. I just typed ahead. Sorry about this. Sorry, my name is Kai. I'm
Where's
talking to you from
okay.
from Yangon. Yeah. It's just a question and my curiosity. Knowing that your company must have been launched here in Korea for years already, and just how it can relate to Burma and the tourism. How long does it take you to be eligible, you know, to fly in Korean airspace? I mean, because what's happening in our country at the moment is someone who has the drone in personal products, they need to get a permission from the airspace to be able to fly near any landmark of the country. So what people do is they normally take it out of the town, like, you know, to the countryside, to be able to play with the drone, for instance, you know. I mean, not talking about tourism promoting, but even to make use of this drone in Yangon, in our country airspace, we needed a lot of paperwork and officials to be granted, you know, to make this an official. So I'm just curious. I mean, it must have been long ago that Korean, you know, government have officially allowed using drone for the commercial purposes.
The performance of drone in the field is easy. In Korea, we can anytime we can fly the drone. It doesn't matter of commercial or non-commercial. If the establishing drone company is very easy if you have any suitable paperwork. That is only can under 5 business a day, you can make a drone company. And any drone prohibit airspace, except any prohibit airspace, for instance, near airport, near nuclear power plant, any near military airspace. In Korea, you can fly anytime, not nighttime, without nighttime, okay? But, and there is two kind of, dating is a two kind of apply. One is the flying application, and second one is photography application. That is different. If you can get any photography approval, but you are that means not to fly any airspace, only the open airspace, okay? And even if you can get a certificate from aviation agency, that is not guaranteed to photography to other people, because we are very strict personal information law. So that is not a commercial, non-commercial, is altogether. So if you want to fly the drone, that is okay to the open space, but you have to taking a picture. It's not a personal use. You have to you need to certificate from aviation agency. But in Korea, our system is very faster than any other countries. Compared with the Japan, if I apply to the Japan Aviation Agency to taking a photography, it takes at least 3 months. But in Korea, we have an online system we can call one-stop system that can take it took over 2 or 3 days. It's a very nice and easy program. Okay.
Okay, thank you both. Yeah, thank you, Kind, for asking the questions. And I think with the interest of time, we'll have to proceed to our next session. So thank you, Professor Park, for walking us through this technology. And I'm sure many of our participants here find them really useful. So keep on asking questions, keep on engaging with the content. Feel free to drop in a question as well. And if we don't have time now, then we'll try to follow up for you. Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for running my time. And thank you. And have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Daisy, over to you.
Yeah, yes. Thank you very much for Professor Park. Actually, as I mentioned, he's one of the romantic guy that I know, because the way he jokes is very funny, and he loves his wife so much, and he always mentioned about his wife when he makes speech. I was expecting today, but actually he didn't. So anyway, the second speaker, actually we're supposed to have this lecture first, but actually Professor Park came too early, so we switched the sequence anyway. So let me introduce Dr. Kwang Young Kim. He's a senior researcher of Division of Climate Technology Corporation, which is GTC, director for Green Technology Partnership Initiative, GTPI, Indonesia. So he was based in Indonesia, but he came back to Korea. He now is a self-quarantine period. Actually, he's locked in and in certain rooms. So actually, he's a really master of a green technology. And he will deliver some examples how Korean technology contributed to developing countries. So I'm sure Mekong country will need a lot of technology actually problems. So from this speech, you will get to know what kind of technology can you use from us. So if you have any project, anything to keep your mind, you can make a proposal to Korean government, to GTC, so that we can cooperate together to share this technology and make some example with us. So Dr. Kim, thank you very much for your time. Say something.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hello.
yeah, thank you very much for your time. I know you are in self-quarantine period back in Korea.
Yeah. I'm now living in the Gangnam, Seoul Gangnam, but I'm now in the quarantine in my small room.
Yes.
So
that's so sorry. So please share
Yeah.
your screen. You made a host already. So thank you very much for your speech actually in advance.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is Kwan Young Kim. Thank you for introduction. Can you see this is a table of contents?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Okay, I see. Okay, yeah. Once again, I'm gonna share about who is the GTC. What are they going to cooperation, collaboration, commitment to the partner country in terms of the climate change, climate technology cooperation? How can I gathering some information and knowledge from, as well as some funding internationally or domestically, or public or private equity? Yeah, this is my short table of contents. Let me share. Let me start who is the GTC? GTC, yeah, there are very general term, green technology. Yeah, green technology center is very easy to understand. But this is one of the government research institute by the support of the Ministry of Science and ICT Korea. We got a vision like this, a leading think tank for globally, for taking inclusive, innovative green global green growth, responding to climate change, right? This is our vision and mission statement, also trying to promote the national climate industry advancement, right? And then contribution to the global effort by the response to climate change. Yeah, we are much more very valid that are meaningful for the climate change response and assisting domestically, internationally, climate technology cooperation. Much more cooperation, collaboration needed in terms of the climate change. This is our GTC. We also got a approaching the policy approach and the cooperation technology approach we have. So this is I'm gonna share with what the GTC what kind of the collaboration strategy goal in terms of the policy development, policy support. We got a goal like this, trying to leading national green climate technology policy development, also supporting policy and then making the implementation strategy about the policy we developed as a global information hub. As I told you, GTC is trying to be think tank for the gathering, diffusion, the very qualified, good knowledge global information hub. Also going to support and creation expansion national green climate technology policy program and the project and guidelines, something like that. Also trying to establish one to global green climate technology information system. There are TIS approach, technology information system approach. This is also our job of GTC. So we are now trying to, further what gonna be predicted about the model development. We also trying to selection 10 global mega trend, as well as support development national plan and strategic technology areas. Also gonna establishing climate technology data platform. There are CTIS. We got a very feasible and globally, information system for climate technology, CTIS. Also trying to, supporting statistically national, the provider of the clean climate technology change. Another approach is for the global cooperation and collaboration with the developing the partner country. In terms of the supporting developing implementation strategy to create expansion innovative results, we are going to spread our innovative results through the global green climate technology cooperation. Also supporting establishment R3D concept. R3D means the research and development, the first D. Second D is the demonstration. Third D is diffusion, right? This R3D, national strategy development under the new climate stage region, as well as developing green climate technology strategy, and also application program development, focusing the fusion, ICT, science technology, IoT, big data, fourth industrial revolution approach. In order to implementation strategy we got a very there is a indispensable goal, key goal like this, trying to inter-ministerial package model development across the ministry cooperation is needed, right? Also trying to roll out the Korea GCF Fund, the Global Cooperation Fund, Global Climate Fund approval into the following project development. We also trying to alliance with the other international development fund, GCF, World Bank, CTCN, GGGI, something like that. Also, one more goal, developing joint technology program in line with the new technology fusion and conversion, right? Finally, goal that we trying to already GTPI. This is Indonesian Center. I'm working for the director at GTPI in Jakarta, Indonesia. Last year, GTPI was establishment in Jakarta, Indonesia, in order to, establishment, expansion, green climate cooperation with Indonesia, not only focusing Indonesia, but also, through Singapore, Malaysia, to the Mekong area, including Myanmar, right? This is our 10-member country, AMS. This is our partner country of GTPI. Yeah, this is the triple helix network center. We are located in the GTC, trying to, in terms of the collaboration, in terms of the finance, technology, governance. Governance means the policy development, strategy implementation, right? This is a three kind of the collaboration we got in terms of the government. Also, the national designated entity of the Korea, there are our Ministry of Science ICT designated GTC as your NDE, right? So we got a very close cooperation as your NDE with the new development project with the very international organization, UNEP, GGGI, ESCAP, CTCN, UNDP. Domestically, there are government agent supporting firm, supporting organization, KT, Korea Energy Agents. This is our internationally, domestically, the partner organization in terms of the governance. In terms of the finance, we also got many international collaboration, ADB, IDB, there are World Bank, right? In terms of the R&D, the Public R&D Institute being the Government Research Institute, this is, there are many Korea government research institution, KICT, Korean Institute of the Construction Technology. This is the Electricity and Telecommunication Government Research Institute. This is a very much grand science technology government institute. This is the KIER. This is only gonna focusing the energy research institution. This is a very much domestically cooperation in terms of the R&D institution. Not only that, but also this is an outlier. There are very grand conglomerated company in Korea. LG, SK, also Samsung, GS. This is a very big company, partner country, partner organization in terms of the R&D institution. Also, we are going to trying to forward inclusive and innovation-led growth in terms of the approaching finally from the joint R&D center, finally joint venture development, finally we are forward to the technology commercialization. This is a concept from the capacity building for the partner country, production efficiency-based localizing technology, modification, import, substitution through localized production, also exporting to neighboring country, partner country. Finally, we are trying to open the new market opportunity for the Korea company, organization, university, NGO, community, local governments. This is our, the approaching inclusive innovation-led growth. Let me introduce a specific case of the cooperation. This is the global, climate technology cooperation by GTC. You can see there are many items, many global agenda, renewable energy, energy efficient, enhancement access to water problem, also transportation, green transportation approach, also waste energy management, smart city development, adaptation. This is our main agenda with globally, specifically ASEAN member country, more specifically Mekong member country. Specifically, there are renewable energy efficient. We got a cooperation in Vietnam. There are projects. There are flare gas optimization. This is enhanced access to water problem with the Vietnam. Also, waste energy management in Indonesia, Philippines. smart city development, Sri Lanka, climate adaptation issue with the Vietnam country, the new technology Vietnam, yeah, even the Middle East, Kuwait, something like that. This is specifically, the project was done internationally pond development in case of the Bhutan. Bhutan asking to Korea government, they're trying to developing the transportation project low carbon. So our Korean government, GTC, is supporting them to develop the model, South-South cooperation climate technology sector. We support them to planning link to the pilot project, that are ITS, mean the intelligent transportation system in Bhutan. This is the concept of the e-mobility concept, how to make efficiently, economically cooperation with the green climate change. This is our issue. In this case, we collaboration with the Bhutan government. As you know, Bhutan, there are NDE is National Environment Commission. Also, Bhutan has got a National Happiness Commission, right? This is the Ministry of the Happiness in Bhutan. We got a collaboration with the Bhutan public and private by the supporting the financially World Bank and GCF. Yeah, this is the case internationally fund. Another one is there are a Mongolia case, green educational building project, right? In this case, also supporting with the project Mongolia government with the fund of the GGGI fund, partially supported by the Asian Development Bank. This was establishment by the Mongolia government asking to design development, the feasibility study, the green education building development. Yeah, this is the second case of the international fund. This is the third one. This is Vietnam case. Vietnam asked about there are IoT-based water management system, right? To develop the real-time digital application by sensing, stimulating flood situation to the local city. Also, we got trying to commercialization plan to municipal government, local government in Mekong Delta area. We are going to replicable to the other neighbor country using the solution. Also engaging relevant partner country from our Korea stakeholder, not only with us, Denmark, Vietnam. In this case, globally, yeah, we very much scalable to the there are European country with the Denmark. Yeah, this is the utilize a smart IoT sensing technology to model impact flood, sensing increasing disaster prediction accuracy. Yeah, feasibility study. Yeah, this time is already done. We got also public building capacity building in the public R&D area that very export joint too with the self-sustaining disaster alarming system, as well as the policy developing skill build-up, right? This is one more, the Korean domestic fund. In this case, we got Indonesia asking us to the waste energy project. I'm now the director of the GTPI Indonesia or GTC Center. We are supporting them to waste energy from the agriculture, from the municipal solid waste. Anyhow, trying to asking some energy, electricity development from the landfill. This is in this case we asked our Ministry of Science and ICT. We're supporting to the some fund to GTC. GTC got some establishment, some center, Indonesia Center GTPI. We started from since last year 2019. Another issue of the Bangladesh CTCN case. This is a CTCN, very small but very strong international organization. In this case, the Bangladesh asking to technical assistance, technical support to the water purification technology to the household level, low-cost, durable housing technology for the area for the coastal in Bangladesh. In this case, also we got a collaboration KICT, Korea Institution Construction Technology. This is one of the government research institute. Also, privately, we got there are corporate, we got a private. In this case, the Bangladesh is supporting. They are supporting department, environment department, public health engineering, and related Bangladesh government support was done. Yeah, this is my final slide. This is our way forward that are trying to activating existing network and expansion to the specifically ASEAN member country with the Mekong country, using to utilize the UNFCCC CTC window. That is the I hope to window to technology mechanism. CTC is the best international platform, right? Also trying to providing platform for national network member cooperation, also trying to build up a strong network financial institution. Finally, with including the Global South project using triple helix model. Recently, we got one more quadruple helix model using cooperation with the local government, there are community people, not only finance, governance, technology, but also one more, there are local partner, local government cooperation. I think would be include there are triple helix model. The name is the finally quadruple helix model. Yeah, this is my short presentation. I think that I hope you more understanding who is the GTC, what are they going to do cooperation in terms of the global green technology cooperation with the partner country. I'm gonna that I hope you more asking too many is the social problem you hope to solve by the using the system policy advanced our experience from Korea using there are so many kind of the equity public private equity UNFCCC also CTC and World Bank GGGI so everything is up to you the level of the interesting level of the intention to cooperation our ready GTC ready to hope cooperation communication with you that I hope you got a more little bit understanding. Hope to we keep in contact forward. Thank you very much. Thank you for attention.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, 감사합니다. And I mean, really nice to see you, Dr. Kim, again. And for 2 weeks ago, we met at the workshop.
Yeah.
Yes. So, questions, anyone? You can also drop in the chat box, or feel free to unmute yourself and ask Dr. Kim here. I understand it's been a long day and long week.
I'm sure most of Mekong country has a water management problem because of the dam issue these days. So if anyone who wants to work for this area, GTC is here because we are solving problem. Actually, we are solving problem in developing countries. If you have a specific project, a specific problem, you can actually make a kind of short proposal and send it to Dr. Kim. He will actually try to start developing what kind of technology we can contribute to your problem. So that's the process. So it's really in tech. I mean, it's really easy to access because he's the one who in charge of GTC for the issue. So just let us know what you are interested in.
Yeah, there are the Jam Chin Mang and Ho Hong that I asked to the Facebook friend. Yeah, I'm gonna very welcome to the confirmation of you, right? Yeah, I did it.
I'm interested in when come to the green and water management is really interesting, and also you work quite a lot with the global stage, so it would be great to get engaging, or if I have any question, maybe I would like to ask you to get some more understanding. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ho Hong. Yeah, we got the contact in Facebook. Yeah, we became friend Facebook, right?
Yes. Actually, it's really difficult agenda, so you can't really. I mean, anything you can hit up your head at the moment. But if you have you can think about it, and then you can send email to him so that you can actually be in contact. But he's very busy person, so you better leave some messages to Facebook. That's better way sometimes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so
actually, yeah. Go ahead.
We should be good.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So, Samida, Dr. Kim, thank you so much for your time
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you, Kansameda.
Yeah.
I have a last quick question. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I just ask a quick question?
Oh yeah.
Go
ahead.
Do you have in the future? Do you have a plan to work in our country, like doing some projects and stuff regarding to this waste in energy projects?
You asked about Inle Lake, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Incheon. Okay.
Did you hear my question?
Oh, you didn't.
I am the different one. I'm the
Okay.
different one. Sorry,
Yes.
I.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. So I think we didn't cover your questions. Can you just?
Oh, no.
Repeat? Oh, it's okay.
I was just curious if there would be any future, G2G relation regards to this management, the waste and the energy management towards between Korea to Burma.
Oh yeah. Doctor, do you have any project with Myanmar at the moment?
Or any planned projects?
Actually, sorry, I am adding spotlight. 2 weeks ago when we ran our workshop and Dr. Kim was here as well, and we have our representative from the Inle Lake office. So Inle Lake is, you guys are from Burma, you can tell us more about Inle Lake, but it's a huge tourist destination, isn't it? But it has a huge waste management problem or water. Like you can, feel free to tell us more about the from the perspective of the local. But our representative at that time also brought up this issue and also asked Dr. Kim for the technology that he presented and how it can be. So a project like us, like what we're doing now with sustainable and smart tourism is something that we aim to bridge the gap between technology in Korea and Mekong country. So it's definitely something that you never know within the 3 years. This is the project we're doing for 3 years. So down the road, we might be able to see some of the collaboration happening, because through all the different things, and you guys are aware of the technology now, and you can, your contact. And 2 weeks ago when we ran the workshop, the tourism authority from Inle Lake was also there, and they're aware of it now. So you never know. Like I think from the perspective that we just ran a sort of workshop like this, there are possibilities. Yeah, but they see in Dr.
Just
Kim.
my opinion towards our country, because there has been a mass issue regards to this waste management towards waste to the energy is something that we can all create to, but with the technology wise, like I said, I'm just a normal person that I can't talk how effective it would be and stuff, but at least something that we can point out to the world, to the people like yourself, to pinpoint our government, or to find out more information about the waste to become the energy, because the plastic waste, the compost waste, it can turn back into lots of resourceful energy back to our country, financial wise, anything, because like I said, being well known about waste to energy, but it's very hard for our country to implement and be learn about the technological support. It's a big gap that we are having an issue, but I think the government will be working, or they are seeking for advices. So if you have any G2G, organization to organizations, feel free to raise up those issues. There's a big gap in between in our country. because in Bagan as well, it's a very disgrace image, I should say. You know, people have a lot of positive feedback on the temples being beautiful, yada yada. But then when you're looking at the back of the house, it's just a disgrace. So you know, we know that there's a way that we can convert it back to the energy to make it useful, you know, for the power, for anything. But there's a gap that the government is in lack of information, in lack of the technological support, and anything from the government to organizations, organization to governments. So I'm just pinpointing on the fact that you're talking about, and see if you have the future plan to come to Burma, and you know, any projects that you can, feel free, because my sister also does the ocean dive as well. So yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. One thing we can actually do with Dr. Ka before you go, actually, yeah, we can invite him, doctor, to Inle Lake, like next time when you have a border open, because so they can really have a field research first. And actually, we can also raise a problem with Dr. Kim. So I will invite you to Fam Trip next time. Thank you. Go ahead, please.
I'm going to once again our upcoming project by the supporting of the Ministry of the Foreign Affairs Korea. There are fund is the ASEAN, there are Korea Cooperation Fund, AKCF fund. That are managing by the ASEAN Secretariat in Jakarta. We propose there are big project with the covering that are from Indonesia to Myanmar, Burma. The project is to, you know, the international integrated the solid waste management to finally energy development, from the plastic, from the organic food, from the industrial. There are so many waste using, including the marine debris. There are the ocean, the waste. Most of them was originated. There are solid waste management in the city, in the place for the living people. So the project may be gonna starting the 2022 to 2021, maybe there are June or July. We got a planning 3 years, the cooperation, 3 years project with the cooperation, all kind of the government, private firm with the university and industry, local people, with the all ASEAN 10 member country. Definitely the Mekong country will be joining. That's why, you know, I hope some of you hope to see you, because there are project definitely got a very, you know, the online or even offline, due to there are something changeable with COVID-19, but we plan to offline capacity building for long 3 years for the waste energy project using AKCF, ASEAN Korea Cooperation Fund. The project will be coming soon to all of us, much more capacity build up. Thank you.
This needs to be a long-term project and not for a short-term, you know, one-time implementation, but it needs to go for a long-term strategic plan for the country to develop, you know, to reduce the waste. I think it's just my thoughts, right? Like I said, I'm just a normal person. I wish I have someone in the hierarchy to pinpoint and start forcing people, and even the students in this group here, I really want to encourage them to, you know, start working on enforcing and practice themselves to learn about the plastic waste, you know, and because we've been practicing a lot on plastic waste, reduce, reuse, and recycle. So myself as well have to start implementing at my workplace, enforcing my staff not to use plastic. So that is the start of the thing that we have started doing some workshops at my place as well. So I'm so much interested. If you ever come to Burma again, please be our guest in Bagan. Be my honored guest. You'll be on my guest at the hotel, 3 of you.
Wow, nice offer.
Oh, yes, invitation accepted.
Definitely.
Invitation accepted. Once the borders.
Yes. Actually, we have a question from Intun. Sorry about the pronunciation. Yeah, he asked a question. So can you raise your voice, Intun, please?
Yeah. Hi, Professor Kim. So I would like to know, I'm not sure this would be related or not, but is about water management, maybe. There is this famous tourist destination in Myanmar called Inle Lake in Shan State, and there are famous love rulers in there, so it's really famous. And there are some research stand for the Inle Lake because there are the people living in Inle Lake, growing tomatoes in there in the floating islands. And when they grow tomatoes, they use chemical fertilizer, and in the long term, the water quality is degraded. And the research show is not much percentage, but it is degraded. And so, is there any way to make the water clean again, or to stop it, or anyway?
Again, actually, the lake he mentioned is same area that we were covered. Actually, Inle Lake is very big lake, and actually the tomato. Like I've been there actually last year, so it was amazing. Like it was really tasty tomato in the whole. Like I heard it was true. And actually, as you mentioned, many people like use a chemical to actually that's actually the downgrade the quality of the water, because you are living on the water. Your house and everything is on the water, so it's really living with the water. So you can't really degrade your water. So he's asking, is there any way to reclaim the water back?
Yes, because it's a lake, and all the water in there are not moving, so I think it's hard to clean again, even though they are stopping using chemical fertilizer in future. So there's any way to cure the water quality, or?
It's very difficult question, but actually I'm sure. But
sorry.
actually, it's okay, because Dr. Kim is doing something really great one. Like for example, Indonesia, he's actually working for agriculture area, so it's a different environment, but similar actually technology. He collects waste after agriculture, after collecting the crops. You have a lot of waste around, so he changed them into the energy. So that's the actual technology he has. But at the same time, we can collect your garbage from at the lake. He can also develop something new. So that's a similar concept, but I'm not sure if Dr. Kim has a lot something about water system.
Thank you. This may be a big topic to cover. I'm sorry for that question.
No, it's really a good topic, I'm sure. Dr. Kim, do you have any comments on it? Water clean.
water clean.
Yeah, to clean the water, the lake. Yeah, because most of Mekong people living on the water. Yeah, they actually the house itself is like on the water. So if they waste if they throw the waste on the water, it makes it dirty on their everything. So it's really harmful for their health and environment. So yeah, it's just your mission next time. you have to solve the problem.
there are many. There are so many river contamination, right? There are nearby river, many people living with the very very freely with the rivers. I think there are one project supporting. There are the data gathering from how many there are people that was contaminated from the liver problem. So I think there are needed to policy development with the government that are finally impact to the changing some much more liver contaminated to the more clean the situation. That's why we hope to make something national liver contamination control program by the using new technology, new policy. This is our very high level the policy development approach. Finally, we hope to there are impact to the local people of the local government. That's why I think very big and the great problem. How can you do clean the river water, right? I think there are Mr. Yen
In tune.
Usually we just communication, right? And message we talk about the issue continuously. I think you're very handsome, right?
Yes, he is. He's very handsome. He said you are very handsome. Yeah,
handsome and smart.
Yeah, actually one tip, because actually I'm on one of the project manager for using Korean fund, because actually when we have a proposal, it has to be very specific. So, you know, the agenda we are having is very broad and really, I mean, big issue. But to solve the problem, you have it very specific. So, for example, if you're very keen on like changing, making like water clean for the tomato, farm. So that's really specific topic. So we can actually, invest some kind of fund to make changes in tomato farm. So, it's just example. So when you propose like to Korean government, to GTC, for example, you have a very specific topic and area and period. This is like one thing we actually, the approach we actually doing in terms of using Korean fund. So yeah, I'm sure you can do, in tune. So yeah, you can propose Dr. Kim next time.
Yeah, I'm very happy today because there are my new Facebook friend. I got so many. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over to Lacha. So we have some question about the time limitation. So you manage, maybe.
Yeah, we have some more people drop in our chat box, and Ton Lesa from Siem in Cambodia. Yes, it's another also very similar issue. I assume it's similar issues also from Inle Lake being a huge tourist destination as well. But yeah, so we'll follow up with that for you. So with the interest of time, we're gonna have to wrap up. So if we don't get back to you, then feel free to chase us with the answer. Okay, sometime it do happen to drop along the way. So we'll save the questions and then we'll try to find out for you later. Okay, so kamsahamnida, Dr. Kim. Thank you so much for your time. It's so nice seeing you again.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Thank you, and
Bye-bye.
take care.
Yes.
Take care.
Keep in touch with him through Facebook. Sometimes he can't email back because too busy schedule. So yeah, like better to like have comments on Facebook to pressure.
I think Hong, right? Hong Ho, you ask the question. So if you want the answer like soon, add him on Facebook and ask him this.
Yeah, thank you.
The best way, I would say. If you wait for Daisy, for Rasha, it was gonna take some time to come back to you. So try, all of the contents we provide you, like please do engage with it actively. And many of our speaker, our resource person, they're sharing their their email and their further contact information. So feel free to do reach out on that and showing your initiative as well. So don't just wait for Miss Daisy and I to give you everything. Okay, so that's something for you to consider. All right, so let's wrap up the day. It has been a long day, and wow, woo, you did it. Day 3. Yay. Day 3. Let me share my screen.
One tip while she sharing the screen. So we have an eBoost, remember? So this is to connect you with the lecturer. We actually had it. So not only just sending email, you also have can request and question below down the booth. So keep in touch with an organizer. So that's the best way, one thing. And then if you don't get anything, just let us know, because we also get CC from them. So yeah, feel free to do it. So you can download many things from the eBoost, because I uploaded a lot of information of GTC. So it's your actually benefits to be engaged with these projects. Go ahead, Asha, please.
All right, okay. So yay, we made it to the end of our day 3. I hope all of the materials and the sessions plans have been helping you with your understanding as we designing digital interactive infrastructure. And of course, we are halfway through with our training. I hope you're still feeling excited for the rest of the week that we have coming up tomorrow for day 4, Thursday, December 3rd. The module coming up will also be really useful for your final project, which will remind you as we go on. So always taking notes, always making comments of how each of the module can relate it to your work later, because that would be the part of the major assignments and your assessment. And of course, we have 2 more e-books coming up, and Daisy can say more about IDEUS and Human Aid course as well.
Right. Like tomorrow is very tangible days, like like so far it's quite big agenda we covered, but tomorrow it's like handmade lecture. IDEOS is one the best, actually the biggest handmade e-commerce in Korea. So personal artisan, they make their own products, and then IDEOS is a platform to sell the product to the consumer. So this is quite very tangible to consumer. So he will share how the mechanism, how his company actually operate the mechanism. So you can also engage their platform. This is not for Korea, or not only for Korea, but all over the world. So you can be a citizen if your parents are good at making something really local. You can actually have a platform in his actual platform. So it's free, and then you actually get benefit from his company for marketing and sales. This is one thing we are covering. Human Aid Post is this quite special organization. They hire disabled people, like mentally disabled people. So for them to actually start working, we have it re-socialize. So they actually, not only just taking care of disabled, they hire them to make benefit and to get more new jobs. So this is the caring social, CSCP approach. So this is another way you also engage with tourism, because tourism is a lot of women and children actually engage with the tourism industry. So from their approach, you can get idea how you develop your actually business. So in car news, it's exciting. So car news is very popular in Korea for marketing. So for example, if you make one car news, you can earn about $15, $150. Like it's really expensive. And if you get to know about car news system, you can get some more extra money out of it, I'm sure. So it's very practical, very tangible lecture we are having tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Daisy. So again, at the beginning, you know the drill already. We're gonna start with our introductions, and some of you, or those of you who haven't yet introduced yourselves, just make sure to look out for my email in the morning. And for the rest of you can also start thinking of how you're gonna share during the sessions. But I think by now you should be good with the flow of the day. So, can I change the slides? All right. Okay. So I meant on last Friday, I mentioned about internet allowance, and I guess I touched on it, but I want to touch on it today on Wednesday as something that we have to prep for coming up, as well as we are starting to wrap up our training. It's kind of weird saying that we will start to wrap up our training once we just sort of got together here, right? So I know you're aware of the internet allowance I will be providing you to help support your studies, right? So the way we're gonna do it, and I mentioned this on Friday, I'll say this again. So each of we'll have a representative from each of the locations, and because our participants here are sort of university based or a town nearby each other, so what would be the procedure is that, of course, the internet allowance would be given to you if you are completing all your assignments, you've fully participated, and like, for example, we register and you come to the Zoom every day, like we will be able to see your attendance record on that. So please keep up your performance on this regard. But in terms of providing internet allowance, we'll select one representative from each country or each town, and I'll touch on a little bit in the next slides, and then we'll transfer to that person, and then that representative would be transferred to all of their friends. So let's take a look at what I came up with, because the way we have now, and I'll change to slide. This is the 4 group that I sum up all of our participants here, okay? So we have a long list of participants from NMDC in Yangon. We have from Mandala University. We have 2 Vietnamese friends, and we have 6 Siem Reap. So dividing by these, and some of you know each other, I'm aware of that, and some of you may not know each other. But I want you to start talking from today, and so get back to me this Friday, okay, at the end when we start wrapping up. So start talking now. Pick one representative. So let's say NMDC, you pick, I don't know, Yamin I, for example. Okay.
I'm not from the university, no, Mandala. I'm actually
Yeah,
on
you. I know. You are the one special person.
That's you. You're the leader.
Yeah, so I mean, for UKs will be something separate, but I mean, I'm talking in general, and then we can figure out which one you will go. Okay. So because we have a majority of our participants being from Myanmar, so from NMDC, let's say for example, you all agree that you're gonna pick Yamin I. I'm just giving some random name. Okay. So everyone agree on this. And same thing with like Siem Reap. Siem Reap, if you want to pick Set as a representative of the chunk of the internet cost money. So Friday, agree on that offline. You all have your Facebook, your email and stuff. And if you need me to also connect some of you together, feel free to do that. But please send one email to me by this Friday to nominate a representative. Mr. A, Mr. B, whatever, on your group, okay? But make sure in that email to CC every single one who would be in that, who be that recipient of that money, okay? Should that I think that's clear. Should be quite clear already. So you've seen yourself, you've seen your name. Most of you are friends from each other, so just pick one person who you think is not gonna walk away with this money, pretty much. Okay, so just talk among yourself, and no, we don't have, so we can transfer through the bank transfer or Western Union, whatever you prefer. But the most important thing is that you have to also CC everyone. Basically, everyone has to be aware that you're the one who receiving. Is that clear? Do you have any questions about internet cost allowance?
No, it's clear.
Okay. All right. So talk among yourself, get back to me on Friday. If you have any question, then feel free to send me an email too. So touch on this again, because there are some questions coming to us offline too about the report. So initially, I know we did sort of mention it could be a group, but we have chat again in our team. I think to be fair, because like some countries, let's say in Myanmar, you might be close to each other. You might be able to be, it's easy for you to work together as a group. So, but we don't think that's going to be fair for everyone, because we all are grading, we all are assessing based on our own performance in the same course, right? So let's do this individually. So the report that we have been telling you since yesterday and today and onward, let's do this individually, okay? So again, same deal. It's next Friday for the, but the content for tomorrow and for last day on day 5 would also be useful to help you understand, to put together this sort of report. Okay, and your students, you have done a lot of report, I'm sure. And of course, I would say this again every single day, because it's a platform that we curated with heart, and we want you to make use of it. And you know the sessions are coming up tomorrow, so go ahead. This evening, tomorrow morning, do some research and watch the clip video, and be proactive with your learning. Okay, so everything you need to know should be up there. All right. ขอบคุณค่ะ ขอบคุณเจริญ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
อินบาแดกามขอบใจหลายๆเจ้า and คำสามิดา
ขอบใจหลายๆเจ้า
Wow, that's
well, and see you tomorrow.
Yes.
And Miss Daisy and I.
감사합니다.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
See you later. Bye bye.
Excuse me, daughter. There's no PowerPoint. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi. I cannot find the PowerPoint presentation in the Mekong Institute e-learning.
Sorry, who is this talking? Sorry.
May.
Is it not uploaded?
Yeah.
For today?
Yeah, for yesterday, module 2.
Oh, okay. Let me follow up. Okay. We'll do that before the end of today. Is it not loaded? Sometime it distracted.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Bye.
Kai, which group do you want to be in? I'm up to you.
I'm happy to be a student again.
Yes.
I'm speaking of the internet cost, so I'm.
Oh no, it just be at your own at your own ease. I'm okay.
So, Okay.
So I will
Are you close to Yangon or to Bagan or to
No,
Mandalay?
I'm currently in Yangon, so I can actually, yeah.
So you can join the NDC.
You from Bagan as well. Umaru Bagan nga Badushi, like, there's two from the MOHT, from the ministry.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, I can act on behalf of them if you want me to.
So they would be on the Mandalay batch. They will be on that mandala.
Okay.
Okay, so all right. I'll just wait for Friday for you guys to confirm me.
Are you doing something via the bank transaction, or is it something? How is the transaction?
Sorry, can you say again?
How is it? Are you doing the bank transfer, or are you doing any transactions?
You guys decide. Yeah. So.
Okay.
So you guys can talk, and then whatever best for that person, for that representative, then we'll transfer to them. So if that for representative want Western Union, then we'll send Western Union.
Okay.
Yeah. So talk behind the scene among you.
Okay.
Let me know. All right. Thank you.
Can I do one last question?
Yes.
I just want to make sure about maybe the final assignment that we had. Yesterday you have shown us one assignment, something related to card news, something.
Yes.
Is it one in the final, final sessions, and another one you just show us at the moment to write something about the city by yourself, individually.
Yes.
So we do have two assignments, individual and
no group. So because you have this one big task which is due next Friday that I mentioned, right? So initially we're gonna offer to be either individual or group work. Yeah, but I think to be fair with everyone, we have changed it to individual work. So you only have that one big assignment. Yeah. Is that your
only one? So yesterday topic was not, selected, or you talk about to create a content through cardboards about our tourism site to promote our tourism, something from yesterday.
I think so each of the module is help you do this report. Yeah, each of every single day, it's all like helping your knowledge to put together that report. So for tomorrow, we are having card news, right? And I think on Friday, something, sorry, I don't remember on top of my head. Yeah, so that will also be helpful. So you can also ask us questions tomorrow again after seeing some of the content and how. If you're not clear on how to put together, then we'll ask Miss Stacy and Leo as well, who's also in charge of the quiz and assignments.
Right, so the totally assignment is only one for the final.
One for the final, and it's individual.
Final.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you. Okay. Bye. Unless anyone want to ask me any questions, feel free to leave.
I think I'll get somebody to lead with the financial issues, no? Whoever is from the group that you put me into.
You are?
I'll let the young ones lead and I'll just be their students.
Hold on, let me put up the...
Yamaru, okay. The Mandala Unia, clearly Paluk Channel. Amaru, send. Maybe we should meet up on the messenger if you want to group up and talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah. I will keep in touch with you.
Yeah. So I'll let you guys lead, and I'll just be a follower for you.
Okay. So you're part of the Mandala group, yeah. So then we're
okay.
Just let me know on Friday.
Thanks, Racha.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.